worked solo on the mat, as he should. I mean, he's Taz's son, let's be real. Then he worked him over with body blows in the corner. Somebody on social media said Hook needs to learn how to throw a punch, and I think Hook throws great punches. I do.
You will position yourselves on the cliffs. Here, and...
Thank you. I believe we know how to form a circle.
And then he attacks Solo.
Even those of us who lack eyes for the moment.
I simply wish to avoid... Oh, Geralt. We were waiting for you.
Solo went for an Irish whip. Irish whip was Hook countered into a Russian leg sweep.
That's
Hook
nice of you.
Solo in an octopus hold on the back. Hook hit the El Camino suplex, but Solo came back with
You were about to explain your plan.
It's simple, which does not mean it will be easy to execute. I shall activate the Sunstone. If Caranthia answers the call, the Nagelfare should appear in the bay shortly afterwards. The Lodge must then prevent the ship from returning to the world of the Air, while the Imperial fleet blocks its escape by sea. The 7th Imlet's infantry regiment under Duke Varatra must then board it. With your help, naturally.
He's just strong.
Wow. Emir's being generous with his resources.
He's halted his entire Skellige campaign to help us.
Not doing it just to be nice, believe me.
He's doing it for the same reason we all are.
Ladies and gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must scale the cliffs.
I'll get used to it, man. I'll get used to it. So Hook wins. Hook is
Good
gonna
luck.
be the unofficial 6th pillar in AEW, man. You gotta have Britt Baker for that.
Plan's missing one important element.
AEW.
What about
It's gonna be
Ciri?
fucking stuff. It's gonna
Cyril will wait, at a safe distance from the
It's gonna
Nagelfare.
be over. You know, everybody thinks that he's just gonna be a meme wrestler. No, Hook is going to show you he is a legit fucking. Give him time. Give him time. Don't rush him. We talked about this. Jesse and I talked about it. Don't rush him for TV. Don't rush him for TV. Don't feature him every week. Everybody wants to see Hook. Keep him special.
Wild guess.
Book him in matches
Not
when
what you
he
had
wins
in
something,
mind.
book him in matches
No,
when he's learned
I wanted to
something
go
new,
with
he needs
you.
to break out of his
That was
tradition,
my
or he
idea.
needs to break
But I
out of
won't
his
allow
fucking
it.
variation of his
Far
suplex.
too great a risk.
Right. When he grows his hair a little bit longer, show him up on television. Whatever.
Well,
This kid
Can't say
has
you're
got
wrong
it,
there.
man.
I thought I could at least count on you to treat him seriously.
never treat you any other way. You know that. You can't defeat Eridan. Don't stand a chance. Damn it, I don't know if I can. So stay away from him. Far away.
Cyril, do you swear to stay on shore?
Do I have a choice?
Ruby Soho. Riho. They defeated Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter.
Where are you going?
For a walk. Or is that not allowed either? Because I could break my leg.
Soho caught Baker with a psycho suplex.
Oh, yes. The Elder Blood can be fiery.
A step up in security, I believe, and then a tiger feint kick from your fall. Riho launched
Gets that from her father.
I beg to differ. Emir is a pragmatist, Ciri an idealist.
An idealist? What are you talking about?
Never mind. Time is short. If you wish to do something, brew your substances or whatnot, do it now. You won't get the chance later. I shall await you by the boats, amongst the soldiers. Unless you wish to come with me now.
No time to lose. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Follow me.
Baker cannot beat Riho in any which way. One-on-one, tag team matches. Tomorrow night she gets the victory over Riho, and then we can start building on the Rosa versus Britt Baker at Revolution. Main event for those women, and it's going to be truly special. It really is. When Britt Baker came out tonight, I'm just thinking, man, oh man, this Thunder Rosa match, when they start building it up, man, it is going to be a big.
I give you my heart. What kind of spell is that?
It's an old love letter. Ancient. As I said, this thing was to reunite a pair of lovers.
Never thought I'd say anything of the sort to Eridan. En verily, Ciri not, Ada I blame, I delay.
What's going on? Real question. Why is Dustin Rhodes getting a TNT Championship match? Scorpio Sky went on to say that he hasn't been in 200 days. He hasn't lost a match in 300 days. What's going on? Dan Lambert says there's a lot of sucking coming up. Backstage.
The Elven Bauble worked.
They're not wrong. They're not wrong. They have a legit right as to this TNT Championship.
They approach.
In event time, Eddie Kingston says that against Daniel Garcia. They eventually got the ringside area. Kingston smashed Garcia with a trash can, choking out his t-shirt. Ortiz worked over Matt Lee with a manball on the entrance ramp. Parker hit a front kick on Santana against the guardrail. That dropped him broke first on the ring apron as well. Match continued for Santana. Ortiz suplexed Parker on the floor while Kingston did the same for Garcia. So this was all over the ringside area. Santana hit a pile driver on 2.0 guys. I don't remember who it was. Ortiz worked over the other with a manball. Basically, when I say manball, it's a weapon in a sock. The baseball is in a sock, or some sort of foreign object in a sock. That's what he was doing. Garcia worked over Kingston's slug with a trash can lid back, and then Santana hit a pop-up cutter on Parker. And Santana Ortiz blackjack Lee. Santana got a different on Ortiz. Garcia nailed Kingston with the ring bell, but Kingston kicked out at 2. He thought it was over. 2.0 suplex Kingston through a table at ringside. Parker hit Ortiz with a low blow. Santana came back, used a steel chair on everybody.
The knuckle fair must be
Back in the ring,
nearby.
Garcia went one-on-one with Ortiz, Santana, and Ortiz double team Parker. And Santana finished off Parker with a discus lariat to get the pinfall. And the match, low blow, Kingston. And Garcia hit Santana with the drop kick. Matt Lee low blow Ortiz as well. Garcia and Elite takes Kingston to the rope. The double take on getting Kingston on the ropes. Started to beat him up. Jericho left the commentary and chased everybody home. That was
Silence. It's completely still.
It's a trap.
well, that
We must flee. Now.
Not this time.
Note, see there. You are not ready. You do not control your powers.
I'll manage.
Silly.
Get out of my way.
He
I
has.
wasn't even excited about it with Motor Both there.
You must find the mage who cast it. Destroy his stuff.
It really does. It's a 1 hour extension of Rampage. That's all it is. And if this is what
I'll
Tony
not
Khan is
stop with
envisioning
his
for Battle of
stuff.
the Belts, say, now, I know they did Adam Page and Bryan Danielson on Dynamite, rightfully so. That's your moneymaker. That's your big show. But hopefully, these Battle of the Belt shows, as we move on, is going to be 1 a quarter for Tony Khan. Hopefully, we feel like these are bigger shows. Oh, this is just an introduction of Battle of the Belts. We got a championship match on the shows. Something worthwhile to watch. But right now, tomorrow's show. Looks like a not excited better. I was thinking of putting it in. That was better. And we see a surprise. On this Friday night, man, we discussed a lot on tonight's show, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. Had a great time reviewing this show tonight. Make sure you guys get the super chats and everyone hang out. We love around the get your super chats in and last call. Last call, after the bar, get your super chats in and hang out. Everything cool. Make sure you guys hit that little button. 50 likes and everything out. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell. Make sure you continue to share the family. Join the Ortiz family. On the channel. And go check out all the other videos that you might have missed on the channel. Talking about Samoa Joe being released. WWE talked about that extensively. Also, yesterday's live stream on Thursday talked about all the activities that were released. And that's the Ryan we'll have to talk about it. And I may be back later let's start at the top, man. Let's start at the top. Michelle O'Reilly finals that will set Vincent Kennedy McMahon actually tried to turn on David May's left hook. Get you ready. If any, Seth better not be Michelle. I think you think you're going to know that right now. Did this turn Roman Reigns babyface?
There you go.
I don't know. I don't know. That's something that they don't really want to be involved in. They don't care. They don't care because they don't care. Anthony with a $10 Canadian super chat. What the hell is a on-back? I don't know. Have you had any luck figuring that out? Okay, he's the man. That's Anthony. The beer will go. I got a super chat. Even the super team.
she in this part.
We Are Warriors song goes hard, bro. Very nice. I know. That's why I picked it for the show. Anthony with a $5 super chat. Canadian, we need Selena De La Renta in AEW. Damn, she's hot. Jesus. We don't need any more signings in AEW. Except Keith Lee, Ember Moon, Wyndham Rotunda. And who else is out? Who else is out? Ross. Can't see Kish. And I just want to say thank you for keeping us entertained. I've been a little depressed to let you know that they might take a lot. Thank you, Fancy, and I'm glad I come up with it. Thank you for re-upping for 2 months. Jacob Donald, what else is dead? I'm sure you're thrilled about Summer Rae from the Royal Rumble after all. When you think women's wrestling, you think Summer Rae. Jacob, there are people out there legitimately on Twitter. Just want to know.
So be it.
Briscoes.
Let us end
Not that I don't
this.
mention the Briscoes. Jesse may have a fucking conniption. Jacob, there are legitimately people on Twitter holding spaces about their excitement over
You cannot win. Even should you
I
kill
think they should all just, love their lives and never wake up. Seriously. Bunch of fucking idiots out there, man. Wrestling fans are fucking dumbest people. Everybody but one. We actively make things better. Brian Petty. Thank you. What are you drinking there? Anyone leave a $10 super chat with no message? Don't be shy.
I gotta put be running and shit.
Be a membership message. Be a drink. Anything everybody else super chat with us would be that WWE eats that in its back pocket. Listen. Hey, cannot go to that well. Yeah, that well is bone dry. That well is bone dry. MGM I know I'm saying so long. Shouldn't stay Steam anymore. Just proved your point that Vince is destroying Triple H's creations. It's not this WWE and Triple H guy. All these IWC morons hate you, you're right. But Vince doesn't want anybody singing along to anybody's theme song. It's your own Mars. It's the reason why all these things have changed. Vince doesn't want you singing his theme song.
Like ground me up.
Hates that. He hates pro wrestling. He hates the pro wrestling fan. And he hates everything that comes along with the industry. He hates your marketing. Surprised they haven't changed it. It's theme music. All of their theme musics are terrible. Outside of Roman Reigns, all of their theme musics are terrible. Are fucking terrible. I can't tell one from the other. Finally, Johnson, the 1999 Super Chat. Thank you, brother. I want to see what versus Roman. Could be a future match down the line. Could be a dream match down the line. KMG with a $10 Super Chat. An Impact Wrestling partnership is stupid. Impact Wrestling itself, KMG, is fucking stupid. I don't know who watched that partnership. Steve Bastardo with a $5 Super Chat. They lose their standards and let them pull their strings. They stand for nothing and then defend JD midnight. Bro, I instantly block that. One of my things I need to do better at what I want to do. Anytime I see anything that is disrespectful to me based off my wrestling takes, I block. If I engage with somebody, that really means that I'm fucking in it. 99% of the time I will block, man. I'm not even engaging this. Don't even waste your energy, man. Just block. Block and move on. The hide or people I block on Twitter is a people like that. It was Mickey O. I was surprised that I took that as one of the Impact Wrestling here. And she had one I don't know that I find the director of the league that. Partnership. Mickey James lost that Impact Championship and lost it to the World Rumble. The whole point of this partnership is to get Impact title on WWE TV forever. So why Mago with a $2 super chat. WWE so depressing. Oh, this is all I need. Monday and bro, I'm here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sometimes Sunday. Jordan 23 with 499 super chat. AJ, the battle. Starting to feel much better. Two of my buddies ran SmackDown and told me it was horror. Fresh up. Jordan, get better, bro. I'm glad you're starting to feel better. I went through phase. I'm all better now. Good sound like 200 intelligent guys, bro. I don't know why they would spend money on going to SmackDown or any WWE show. Devontae W in the chat is a jobber nobody. Roman is a jobber nobody. Roman is the biggest name in wrestling right now. Devontae, why don't you keep your fucking opinions to yourself? Kindly exit the fucking chat. I don't need you to tell me what I
Any last words?
It's not a job. You a job because you got timed out by one of my odds. Shut your mouth and know you fucking rolling my face.
Glad your chance.
Just a fucking respect, you're not fucking bitten. Texas for the 99 cents super chat. Put it in the tip jar, bro. Easy come. Shane with 199 super chat.
Witcher.
Aaron Corbin.
I was hoping you'd come.
Because
I've something to tell you, but I'll do so afterwards.
Aaron Corbin's got the worst gimmick in all of pro wrestling.
As you
Most
expire.
entertaining gimmick in all of pro wrestling. And he calls me the dumbest guy on Facebook. I want to see Devontae in the chat after he's unbenched after 300 seconds. Maybe when we
never learn.
Chris Elliott with a $2 super chat. Time to the Devontae. That's JC and Jacob Lisa. I know, Chris, thank you. Marcus Peterson becomes a new member of the venue, man. Thank You won't stop unless it's the fucking zombie. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me tonight.
You said you had something to tell me.
Alvala has tricked us both. He set us against each other, and he's made off with Cyrilla.
I don't believe you.
You guys know what time it is. I need two things from you. One, I need those guitar emojis in the chat. And my and number two, I need that guitar solo, and I need to return that piece of fucking thanks. I will see you back live tomorrow night, right here on Off the Strip with Jesse. So battle of the films live on Off the Strip. I'll see you guys later.
Where's Siri?
What? I thought you knew.
All I know is Avallac'h might have betrayed us. What the? That a storm?
Geralt, look!
What the hell's happening?
I find it damned hard to believe, but the gate between the worlds is open. We must reach the tower, quickly. Stop Avallac'h, while this can still be reversed.
At least we know where to look for Siri.
Follow me, and stay alert.
We need to focus on Siri. What do you think Avallac'h wants from us?
Same as Eredin, I imagine. We'll use it to open the gate between the worlds.
Shit. An earthquake?
We must hurry. Damn it! That ship's about to disintegrate.
Go.
He's really goddamn yard. Oh, here's one right there.
Stay together!
Yeah. she at? Oh shit. Right. Oh, where the fuck you at?
Come on. Tremors are getting worse.
Where the fuck you at now?
What is going on, guys? Thank you so very much.
Come on, man.
I got a little bit of extra. It is Friday, January 7th.
Come on.
Come on.
And this is All the Scripts. Follow me on social media at JP206. That's Instagram with just at 36,000 followers on Twitter. Thank you guys very much. Showing me already this year.
Move it.
7 days
Oh,
in back. Thank you guys very much. Social media is the best way to communicate with me and find out what I'm thinking about everything that we embark on during our wrestling weeks. Right this time, as we're looking at running into the AEW Dynamite tonight SmackDown. You guys can follow me on there at JP206 on Twitter and Instagram. Yesterday, we went live, and we had a major live stream talking about the WWE releases. About to get into what happened with Samoa Joe today. He actually carried out yesterday on stream coincidentally as it was happening. I found out that I felt like Samoa Joe could have been something until maybe April, and all of a sudden I got my phone blown up. Hey BJ, they look at your phone, look at your phone chat, going crazy. Samoa Joe was just released. So we kind of foreshadowed it on the live stream last night, but we know as deep as anybody into the entire situation about Triple H, and I've talked about this for months, for years actually, and I feel like with all the news and you've been coming out about what's going on right now, you guys should not be surprised by anything you're hearing. And I made light of that in the live stream last night. It was crazy. And wrestling media, and I'll say this again, wrestling media on social media, on Twitter, is fucking horrendous. They are. Nobody gives it to you like I do. The truth is usually buried underneath the bush of bullshit.
Damn!
And that's what we
Avalon
highlighted
surrounded the
last
tower
night.
with a magic barricade.
Can you dismantle it?
Dismantle?
Exactly
No, I can make a tear at best. But only for a moment, because there's no...
Specifics, Yen. When we both get through,
No! You must go alone!
I'll come back with Zero.
I know!
It is all. Make sure you guys go check that out.
Alvarez! Digging! Alvarez! No, Geralt!
Let's try for 1,000 likes minimum on today's podcast.
I'm fine!
Drew McIntyre!
Now go!
I feel like this is going to be a
Give
big
Avalon
story, man.
my
This is
heartfelt
developing
regards.
things. A big story, as he is, or at least I should say, or I think he's going to be an integral part of the plans for SmackDown. Drew McIntyre, developing story, may require neck surgery. Drew McIntyre remains one of the top stars in WWE. He is second only to Roman Reigns as a full-time performer on SmackDown. And he is a former two-time WWE champion. He was the face of the company during the pandemic. As WWE champion, didn't really go all that well because WWE cannot book a baby face to save their fucking lives. And he suffered because of that. He is also never afraid to give advice. He's always been outspoken
Geralt.
since he lost the WWE championship He's
So
actually been
unfortunate.
outspoken even about himself.
I'd hoped you wouldn't have to witness this.
He feels
Where's
that fans got
Celia?
tired of him. And he feels like he was
Listen,
protected in front of
shut up.
fans just a little bit too much.
I've heard
and
enough of
he
your
wishes
bullshit.
that WWE
Draw
would
your
scale
weapon.
back on
Let's
him.
get this over with.
They got tired of him. He's not afraid to admit that at all, which I actually respect that from McIntyre. He knows what he's doing right, what he's doing wrong, and he's not afraid to admit when he's wrong. And Drew McIntyre was written off television as a
Think I'm gonna fall for that? No chance. You're wrong. Trusted me once. Won't make that mistake again.
I am not your foe. I am merely helping Cirilla.
I don't believe you. Can't. Not after all that's happened.
Will you believe me? Everlark speaks the truth. I asked him to help me because I aim to enter it.
According to the Observer newsletter, Meltzer elaborated on this and said McIntyre will be
Why
undergoing
the hell
medical
would you do
evaluation
this?
on his neck.
The Wild Hunt's been
Company
defeated.
hopes it is not a very serious issue, but he may
The
require
White
neck
Frost
surgery.
has not.
Legitimately, McIntyre's neck has been bothering him for months, and if he kept
Yeah,
going
that's easy.
at the rate he was going to be on his way for sure to another
I
major
have
surgery.
seen worlds
As of a
bound
few
in
days ago,
us.
the plan was for
I know
McIntyre to
what
have the
awaits
neck
you.
looked at extensively over the next
Only
week.
the Elder
There's
Blood
really
can
nothing
stop
more
the
we know
White
until
Frost.
it is fully
Only
examined.
I can stop
Hope
it.
from WWE is that it's not as bad as everybody's fearing it is, and he can
I
come
couldn't
back
care
soon.
less about the White
Or at least
Frost. Let's just leave. Go.
and that he
No,
won't need surgery,
Geralt.
which will put him
I've
out
seen what is to
for
come.
the rest of the year.
I know
Right
destruction
now, nobody
approaches.
knows what is
The
going on from
worlds
a
will
timing standpoint.
freeze,
It was
one
going to be
after
on
the other, and
SmackDown.
all life
As
will be
no
eradicated.
other full-time babyface go up
Only
against
I
Roman.
can prevent this from happening.
You know, I find it hilarious.
There's gotta
how
be another
WWE
way.
released over
What can you know
85
about
people
saving
this
the
year,
world,
probably
silly?
now after
You're
this
a
week
witch.
alone, nearing 100 people in the last year alone.
This is my story, not
In
yours.
all of that,
You must let me finish telling it.
I'm sure there was another top babyface that WWE could have absolutely utilized when someone like Drew McIntyre was down with injury. Now, WWE's
I'm
looking
sorry.
at several situations that they need to rectify ASAP because of Drew McIntyre potentially. I don't want to write him off yet. We don't know the medical examination yet or the results of said medical examination yet. But they are looking at tremendous problems. And I use problems plural in this situation. McIntyre presents WWE was number one. They have no top babyface on SmackDown. Number two, they have no challengers Roman Reigns at all. And McIntyre knows that. Number three, it makes SmackDown unwatchable. Where it should not even exist. Transform. And WWE looks like a bunch of fucking idiots because they have whittled their roster down to nothing because of pettiness and greed of power. They wanted to eliminate everybody that Triple H had a hand in. They did so. They continue to do so. And now they're looking at absolutely nobody to even come close to step up to the plate to replace Drew McIntyre. When one goes down, WWE has nobody to replace that individual. Tony Khan does. Kenny Omega's going to be off TV for half the fucking year. How many people does Tony Khan have in reserve to replace Kenny Omega? Everybody wants to make light of Tony Khan. Oh, he's spending too much money. Oh, he's bringing in all these guys. When Kenny Omega goes down, when the Lucha Brothers go down, when the Young Bucks go down, Tony Khan has people in reserve to fill those spots. And he will make it seem as if he will miss them at all. When you watch SmackDown, you will absolutely miss and absolutely feel that McIntyre is not dead. This is a big situation that needs to be addressed immediately. We've got to have plans in place, actions in place to fix this situation. Number one, if WWE is not looking at a ending of the brand split, if McIntyre is not looking at a if WWE injury. You have no top babyface on SmackDown. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna put somebody not believable in that situation? You're gonna have Roman Reigns wrestle somebody from the Monday Night Raw brand? What's the point of having the brand split at that point? You're gonna initiate a trade from somebody on Raw to SmackDown, or I don't know, have somebody become a free agent? I don't know what they're gonna do. But at the end of the day, if you eliminate the brand split, none of this would be a problem. WWE is to blame. They put themselves in this situation. You want to release 100 fucking people in the last calendar year, and when someone like this goes down, you're looking at some major fucking problems for yourself. Problems that didn't exist about a year ahead. I don't feel sorry for anybody but WWE has created this problem themselves, and now they have to worry about fixing all these problems with the injury of one man. One man with a slew of problems that WWE shouldn't have to worry about. Awful. Absolutely awful.
Who are you?
You know who I am, and why I'm here.
I do. You needn't. I'm no longer a threat. I starve. For the swamp is poisoned. I've no strength to hunt humans.
Crone summon you.
In my sleep, once I had wolf dreams. Now I dream hunger, pain, and blood.
Where is she?
Out there, in the swamp.
Who you are, or what position you hold, or what you did in the company, or how much time you gave to the company, they've released.
Is there no other way?
You think Shawn Michaels means anything to them? The only thing that they're looking at is Shawn Michaels' relationship.
How many have you already killed? How many more might you still?
I don't know. Mostly I had no choice in the matter. Tis a foul age.
That it is.
A last wish.
This is his second fight in less than a year. Sucks to be Joe.
Speak.
There's a wolf den nearby. Wolf cubs inside. Carry them out of the swamp.
Why?
They'll not survive here, or they'll change into something evil.
I'll try.
The crone, what's she done to you?
Stole my daughter's medallion.
Heed my words. The crone will fight like a hounded wolverine. She may cripple, even kill you. Why risk it? Find the girl a new pendant. Her sorrow will pass in time.
No, it won't. My daughter's dead.
We don't need you to find another ex-NFL failed footballer. Or a fucking cheerleader. Or some fucking D-level triathlon athlete that now will make his way into professional wrestling. Yeah, we don't need you for that. And John Laurinaitis can easily go and find an ex-football at some modeling competition and make her a future WWE women's superstar. Or we need to know what Joe Williams brings for that. Joe returns to the ring. Program carrying cross. Everything is on April 5th, 2020, back in June by Triple H, who was said to be unhappy that the company I'm sure he was, just like everybody else. Triple H's unhappiness means nothing. His opinion is absolutely fucking bottom of the barrel on the board, everybody. Like I said, he returned for a short program. Karrion Kross was also fired. And then he won the NXT Championship before vacating the belt shortly before the NXT 2.0 relaunch. The word going around at the time was that Joe was dropping the belt for some reason, but it was never seen on WWE television again. I want to see what the check marks say about Samoa Joe vacating his title. Joe's days were done because he gave up that. Everybody should already know that. But why did Joe vacate the title? And he just got Kross in a 13-minute fucking physical match. He wasn't injured. He didn't get injured at a house show. WWE isn't boring. WWE didn't feel any of the injury. He could have got injured on the street. Joe wasn't injured. Samoa Joe was not injured. It was all an excuse to cover up that shut up. Joe to drop the title. In fact, Joe versus Braun Breaker actually would have been a intriguing match to me. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Champ. I love most of Champ. Plus, Joe versus Braun Breaker. I would have paid money to see that.
Patience, sisters. I sense him. He comes. You shall yet have his soul. His pain, his icy suffering will be yours, and you will feast on him. Soon, sisters. Very soon.
Dave Meltzer later reported that Joe was rehired primarily for non-wrestling role. Joe's release is yet the latest name who is considered to be a Triple H member.
Come out.
Now, Samoa Joe is expected to return to the ring.
I sense your pain. I see your fear.
I don't know.
Look about you. Feel the hatred. You slaughtered the brethren for fistful of coin. They would see you suffer while you've lost your claws, wolf. The prophecies do not lie. You cannot survive this struggle. Tyrell is dead. Naught but a small frozen corpse in an icy wilderness. And you are afraid. You feel fear.
You lie. I don't feel a thing anymore.
You suffer. You see death, I feel it. I know the smell of suicide. Roman blood. That is your call. Cursed blood. Your resistance. I am alone. 'Tis your doing.
When they sent that statement out, that would mean that they considered Joe in this case to be done. As in any ring, Joe had been coaching at the Center. It was also known that one source was shot when Joe was cleared to wrestle again against clearly the people in charge of making those decisions need
your flesh cured with toxins.
So why would you be shot? WWE has some of the most trusted doctors in all of sport. They would not let anybody on TV if it was deemed severe. So why would anybody be shocked?
He suffered too, miserable and alone. So alone.
Last August, Joe told Corey Graves on After the Bell that there was a lot of concern about his health and whether he would wrestle again.
This shall haunt you forever. You wish to die, Witcher! You wish your suffering to end!
I think I had dealt with it before. It scared me. It scared a lot of people that care about me too. They were very, very concerned. It became very easy to make that jump as far as I wanted to come back. It inevitably was on that, just making sure I was fine and making sure I was feeling good. When I came back to the ring, I didn't want to come back at a 70% capacity. I wanted to make sure I could come back and
Damn.
So I do believe him in that sense. But I do believe that.
Dang it.
Let's get back in the ring and ready to go. WWE clearly didn't want that. It became something that was scary and definitely legitimate, but then it transformed into, we're not going to use him because he's Triple H's guy, brought him back, we have no use for him. It became an agenda. So it went from legitimate to scare to a full-fledged, blown-out agenda to get rid of everything that Triple H had done in NXT, and Samoa Joe, sadly, was part of all. Now, Joe issued a statement, if you want to read between the lines, is definitely in line with what I just said. Listen to this. Joe issued the following statement after he released it. Says this, and I quote, "Extremely fortunate and grateful to all the young and amazing talent I had the pleasure of working with in the past months, only saddened at the loss of an excuse to see their continued growth and achievements. I'm very excited for the future. I'm excited for their future," and he used, and he put in parentheses, the word excuse. being on television and being stripped of the NXT Championship was an excuse. Get him on television. Because they didn't want it. As noted earlier, Joe, the latest person to be released because of the Triple H guy. It's hard not to take notice just how many Triple H hires really around this week. And it's possible that more names will be gone very, very soon. You know, all of you should really look at the releases that happened last year.
Damn.
Releasing NXT guys that Triple H created. I mean, it all goes back to last April.
Let's go to.
You're all shocked by this. Wrestling media sucks. I should be the fucking media. So I'm pulling this shit out as I see it. Meanwhile,
Radovid had many faults. He was cruel, impetuous, and pathologically ambitious. But he was a tactical genius. That's undeniable. Commanding forces far outnumbered by his foes, he handily defeated the invader from the south. The Redanian eagle spread its wings, taking all the north, including Novigrad, beneath them. With victory in the war against Nilfgaard secured, Radovid proceeded to complete his witch hunt. As they had in Novigrad, pyres burned in Temeria and Aedirn, lands now liberated by the Redanian monarch. In the drive for moral renewal, simple herbalists, pellers, healers, and non-humans, all supposed heretics, were murdered in droves. For many, freedom beneath Radovid's scepter proved more tragic than servitude to another. As long as his armies went from one victory to the next, Emir's subjects remained boundlessly obedient. When a string of humiliating defeats proved Var Emreis fallible, the opposition, thus far secret, attacked. The subjects of the Emperor who had danced on the graves of his foes laid him to rest in a tomb of his own. Many islanders believed Svanrige would be no more than his ambitious mother's puppet. The young king proved them wrong, ignoring her whims and ruling with an iron hand all his own. Tired of the Jarls and their endless feuds, he resolved to turn the Isles into an absolute monarchy, modeled after those of the continent. What he resolved he achieved, but only by shedding his countrymen's blood. As for Ciri, that's hard to say, since the events on Undvik she is yet to be seen.
Brian James wrote Dog, William Regal. How you don't have a role somebody like Samoa Joe, WWE, all of the years of experience, and what this man can do to give knowledge and pass knowledge on to everybody else